Hello again. Welcome to the study. Explain this, please. This is number 9 in the series of verses we're going to look at to try to unpack them to figure out exactly what they mean. And it says this, put thou my tears in a bottle, are they not in thy book? So tears in a bottle in a book. What does this mean? Well, what does it mean when God collects our tears and puts them in a bottle? Well, there you see a picture of a small little bottle from Israel, and it's got a long neck on it. And so what happened was anytime there was a tragedy, anytime there were tears, they caught those tears and they rolled down off the cheeks into the bottle. They kept those tears in a bottle. An interesting passage may very well add something to this. Luke chapter 7 and verse 38, and stood at his feet behind him weeping and beginning to wash his feet with tears and did wipe them with the hairs of her head and kissed his feet and anointed them with the ointment. Okay, this is a woman that does this. But where the bottle comes in. So are there tear bottles? Well, tear bottles, as their reference, were common in the Bible times. The act of catching tears was common. These bottles with long necks were held up to the cheek, and as the tears fell, these bottles captured the tears. Tears of anguish at times of loss were common, just as it is today. It was considered a thing of importance to all Jews who held the scriptures that God has these tears or remembers the tears of people. Every member of the family had their own tear bottle. Psalms 56 and 8, thou tells my wanderings, put thou my tears in the bottle. Are they not in thy book? In other words, God remembers the anguish. He remembers the tears. He remembers the pain that we sometimes go through. Life sometimes is very, very, very unfair and very tragic. So when the pains of life came, the bottles are used to collect the tears of the people. And when a person was buried, the bottle was usually buried with them. Archaeologists have found bones of those with, yes, what? A tear bottle. Well, according to many scholars, this woman notices the rude welcome Jesus had endured as he sat in the house of Simon, a Pharisee. They offered no water to wash his feet, which was customarily done to guests, and the oil was not offered to anoint Jesus as well. Now, according to many scholars, seeing these atrocities, she takes her own tear bottle and proceeds to pour out her own tears and wash the feet of the Savior, then wipes his feet with her hair. Her tears are gone, her box of ointment spread on the feet of Jesus, her act of sacrifice unto the Savior, always going to be remembered as a remembrance of what she did. And someday we'll see her and we'll be able to talk to her and say, what was it like to take your tears and wipe the Master's feet? You see, you're going to cry. We all do. There are times when life is very, very sad. But remember, he sees every tear of his own. So you have to cry, then cry. Big boys cry oftentimes. So be blessed, be safe. We'll see you on the next one.